Hey guys, we're here with Allan Mejia. Just kidding, Allan Mejia. I had to fuck you. We just got back from the Fargo regional. It just happened. And Allan, what place did you get?
I got 5th.
With what deck?
Koa'ki Meiru Fire Fist.
Yeah. Let's just get into it. Why not?
Okay. We started off with the standard triple Urnite. Best card in the deck. Only 2 Crusader.
Why only 2?
I hate drawing it because without the Diamond Core, Iron Core, it does almost nothing.
Okay.
And it's searchable.
Okay.
1 Drago main deck. I think it's really good against all the meta decks right now. Most
Why
decks
not
play
try more main deck? I'm
Arts.
just curious.
More of Drago because it's hard to keep alive.
Okay.
Because you don't have other dragon targets to reveal in hand, so.
Right.
I played 3 Bear. I just find Fire Fist is a really strong core. You know, just kind of, it gets around a lot of stuff. It definitely, I think, is what helps in the Satellar Knight matchup, especially. I played 1 Gorilla. I think that's pretty standard. I played 1 Wolfbark. Truth be told, probably because I only have 1 Wolfbark. But I wouldn't play 3. I would play test 2.
I'm just curious, did the gorilla really do anything for you, or?
Oh, Gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gorilla does stuff the bear can't do when he, if he can't get through, if he can't pop the monster and then get over it, Gorilla can just kind of, smack in and then,
Yep.
they can take a lance and you'll still get the tanky.
Alright.
That's it for the monster lineup. It's just 11.
Right.
And for spells, we start off with the best card in the deck, Diamond Core. Puts in all the work, beats hands, artifacts, lets you get through and like a lot of big plays.
Yep.
Just best. 2 Iron Core. It does everything that the Koa'kis need, but it's terrible. So you only play 2 because it's searchable. 3 Tenki. Tenki Bear, Bear more Tenkies, Urnite. All the cards are Beast Warriors except Drago. 1 Tensu, lets you OTK a lot faster. It's really good.
And not 2?
No, I don't want it to be cloggy.
Okay.
3 Upstarts because Hoban is life.
Damn it, Allan.
Well, it's true, he is. 3 Lance. I think it's just kind of a staple in any Fire Fist deck. And mine is, a Fire Fist variant, and it's really good with Crusader.
Yep.
I mean 2 MST because I thought Vanity's Emptiness was going to be more real at this event, but literally no one flipped it against me.
It's understandable.
1 Soul Charge, 1 Book of Moon. Book of Moon for like Gorilla and Crusader, just to get over the bigger monsters, and Soul Charge for some safety with your plays. This deck doesn't really have a lot of good comebacks.
Okay.
Next is the trap lineup. We play 2 Breakthrough Skill, 2 Dimensional Prison. I think it's really good this format. Shadows and such.
Okay.
2 Trap Stun. This is just really to help OTK, just kind of blow through a lot of back row.
Yep.
Then what used to be the staple traps. Just because the deck has the room to play, anything really.
How did TT work out for you?
I sided it out a lot.
So it was just kind of eh?
A lot, yeah. I don't know, it helped a lot in I played a guy who was playing super anti-meta.
Yeah.
And it was really good against, Majesty's Fiend, Vanity's Fiend, but
Right.
otherwise, the Shadow matchup comes up and it's one of the first cards out.
Yep.
How come we didn't make Soldering? Anything like that?
Shut up, Travis.
I just want to say
No, I
that
just wanna know.
Travis Newman was the least helpful person.
This guy right here.
The least helpful person.
I helped.
Yeah.
I believed in him. I was the only
Want to check out my extra deck?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to start with the most important cards, and then we're going to get to the cards that did nothing. So, 2 Tiger King. You make 2 Tiger King all the time. It just thins the deck out. It's strong. You negate all your opponent's monster effects. It's awesome. Kagatsuchi. You really want to mill the Iron Core, the Diamond Core, and it's a really strong monster. Mace Stroke on crack. It just does everything you want him to. Exciton Knight, always Not really good against, like the big three. Or not even good against cliffs or Quilloffs. However you pronounce that.
I mean, it's alright, but you gotta just play around it properly.
Abyss Dweller. Every rank 4 spam deck has to play an Abyss Dweller. A Heartland Draco, only because I play, the fire formations. It's just really good. It actually won a couple games today. One Rhapsody. I only made it against Spellbook Shadows.
Yep.
And it lost me game 2. But I won game 3, so it didn't matter. Kerrigan never made it. 101 never made it. Castell never made it. Black Ship never made it. Dark Rebellion Dragon never made it.
That's mine.
Cardinal never made it. Emerald never made it. Direwolf never made it. These all could have been Utopia. No. That is the one thing I would have changed if I had gone back. I would have cut this and I would have played Utopia. There was a bunch of situations I was in where I wish I had Utopia in my extra deck.
Wait, did you play Cowboy?
No. I played a Heartland Drake on.
Okay.
You love that card.
It's really good. It won a bunch of games.
When I played, I used the Abyss Dweller a lot. Did you?
You didn't play Travis. Shut
Oh,
up.
do you want to see the
No.
side?
Yeah, we can go over that.
Let's go over my side deck. I thought
By the way,
pendulums would be really real, so I sided 3 spell shattering arrow.
Yeah, there were only like a few there, so.
Yeah,
there was one.
No, there was like 3.
Burning Abyss is the worst matchup because they can't minus, whereas you can minus very easily.
So I side Skill Drain.
So I side 3 Flying Seas. Teller Knights, Light Sworns, those decks suck. Shadows, Burning Abyss. These are mostly for Shadows, but they also partially work against the Pendulums, Quillforts.
They just don't work if there's no skill drain on board.
And then Dimensional Fissure Macro. Macro is not as good as Dimensional Fissure in the deck because the Fire Fist monsters can't activate their effects. But I feel like they put the message out.
They're kind of needed.
Yeah, and then Koa'kis can kind of just take the work from there.
Plus it's chainable.
And then Drago. I side another Drago, so I can have a reveal target if I know for a fact that it's going to be effective against their deck.
Well, plus since you said it's so frail, it kind of helps out the extra copy of it for later.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
I have a question.
Sure.
Why didn't you side Soul Drain?
Why didn't I side Soul Drain? This person I know who's really bad told me I should. And so I just thought it would be counterintuitive to winning because he never does that.
I don't know. At ARG, that was like my.
Yes, man. I did.
Anything else you want to say, Alan?
Tanner Dion sucks.
That's it?
Also, I'd like to thank my mother.
Okay.
Because she sends me to these events.
Alright.
Travis Newman, too.
The kindness of her purse.
Well, good job, Alan.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
don't suck anymore.
I play insane.